In the heart of South America, there is a country called Bolivia, a country full of history, stunning landscapes, beautiful cities, lovely people. It is a country rich in gastronomy, but this aspect is very little known. Well, the other aspects too. So, in the following videos, I will be bringing you recipes of Bolivian gastronomy. So, what do you say? Let's go! Hey, I'm Sammy Mox, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a delicious peanut soup. Yes sir, made with peanuts, the traditional cacahuate. This soup is one of the most consumed plates throughout the country. A few generations ago, it was a plate reserved for special days or weekends, but today you can find it in almost every restaurant and every day. It is an ancient plate that began to be cooked in what are now the Andean valleys of Tarija and Sucre in the southern part of Bolivia, where the peanut also comes from. To start with the recipe, we need to get the main ingredient, no matter what variety it is. The important thing is that it is raw, untoasted, and without shell or skin. You can usually find it like this in the market. In any case, removing the first shell is not a problem, and you can easily remove the thin skin this way. Preheat oven to about 400 degrees Fahrenheit, something like 200 degrees Celsius. We set the peanuts in a tray, making sure they are not piled up, and we left it for a couple of minutes. The idea is to dehydrate the skin, that way it will come off very easily. After that time, you have to test if that really does it, and if not, leave it a few more seconds. Remember that the idea is only to dehydrate the skin and not to cook the peanuts. Once the goal is reached, take the tray out of the oven. We press the tubers against each other, gently, just like in the video. Then we went out to the garden and let the wind do its work by carrying away the dry skins. But what if there is no wind? Well, you will have to blow like the big bad wolf. Like this, until only skinless peanuts remain. This recipe will serve for the 6 people. Then we put to boil a big pot with about 5 liters of water. Then we weigh 103.37 grams of peanuts. No. It doesn't have to be exact. And to be honest, this is the first time I'm going to weigh peanuts for using soup. The exact measurement is a good handful of peanuts. It's about 100 grams. Then in a blender with a liter of water, let's give a little whirl until the peanuts completely broke down. So okay, pot time. If you think it's too much water for only 4 to 6 servings, you have to know that no one eats little of this soup. Everyone will ask for more. But the main reason is because it will have to cook for about 2 hours and will surely decrease. An important detail, you have to stir the bottom of the pot until it boils to prevent it from sticking. And you have to pay attention because once that starts to boil, behaves like milk. And if it catches you off guard, you are going to have to do a lot of cleaning in the kitchen. So the moment it starts to boil, you have to lower the heat enough to keep it boiling, but not so much that it overflows. Once we found that sweet spot, add a couple of bay leaves, a little salt, and some beef to let it cook down until it almost falling apart. Finally, we have covered the pot and just let it boil and boil and boil and boil and boil and boil. While the peanuts are cooking in the pot, let's peel about 1 potato per person. And here you have 2 options. The first one, just cut them in half and let them cook in the soup. And the second, I think is the tastiest, and it's to cut them into sticks and fry them until golden brown to serve them on each plate just before serving. So while the peanuts are cooking and the potatoes are browning, let's take a medium onion of any color, about 4 garlic cloves, and peel them, chop them, heat up some oil in a pan, and toss them in. First the onion and 1 minute later the garlic. Grind some pepper and cumin, and in they go, along with the salt. Watch out, the broth got some already, so don't go overboard. If you're craving a lighter peanut soup, all that's left to do is add the sauté mix to the pot, toss in a handful of peas, let everything finish cooking, and it is ready to serve. But folks, the best peanut soup in the world, my mom is the one who cooks it. And my mom adds a few more things. So keep taking notes, we are almost there. My mom puts a little bit of every vegetable she finds. It's just that this meal is often served as a full meal on its own, and she is looking for a better consistency in the soup. So she throws everything in. The peeled and chopped carrot won't go in the pan. It's going straight into the pot with the pea, chopped green beans, and a handful of fresh peeled broad beans. While we're getting the veggies ready, we can add to the pot 1 piece of chicken per person. At this point, our soup should be been boiling for a little over an hour. And now we've got to decide, rice or pasta. If you go with rice, half a cup should be enough. Just toss it right into the pot with the chicken. If you're going for pasta, macaronis, of course. About 200 grams should be enough. But before they hit the pot, we're gonna give them a quick toast. Heat up a bit of oil in a pan, toss them in, and keep it stirring till they are all golden and toasty. Toasted like that. That's how they're going into the soup. The soup's been bubbling away for an hour and a half. The peanuts must be pretty much done. How do you know? There is a bit of a raw smell. It'll disappear once it's cooked through. But if you don't trust your nose, just let it cook for another half hour. So with 2 to 2.5 hours of cooking, you can be sure it's fully done. About 15 minutes before turning off the heat, toss the sauté mix into the soup, along with the other chopped veggies we set aside earlier, and of course the toasted macaroni. As it keeps cooking, we chop a bit of fresh parsley and save it for when we serve. Are we fully cooked now? Alright then, we're turning off the heat, throwing some oregano, however much you like, and grab the plate. It's serving time. For each plate, a little bit of beef, a little bit of chicken, toss in a few veggies, add some macaroni, now top it up with a splash of soup. Let's add a few fries, loading in each plate. Hope you didn't burn them. And finally, chopped parsley, however much you like. Alright everyone, our peanut soup is ready and served. What about it? It's a must-have spicy sauce in Bolivian food. The name is llajua. Soon we'll drop a whole video just about the llajua and other spicy Bolivian sauces. If you love heat, stay tuned. But for now, no stress. Peanut soup is amazing, llajua or not. And that's it, friends. We've reached the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed the recipe. Don't forget to give it a like and drop me a comment, even if it's a bad one. Share the video with someone, and of course, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Here comes the ingredient list with the amount, more or less. Nothing set in stone, because you know, everything is relative. Enjoy your dinner. And hey, if someone unexpected shows up at the meal time, no stress, just add a little water to the soup and you are good to go. That's all, folks. Warning, this recipe contains peanuts.